So now let's start feeding them through. So we've got the big ones here, which was the HD audio. So again, that one goes down over here. So remember the pin that's blanking there. So make sure you line it up and then gently press it down. And then we've got the USB. Again, watch your pin array. So USB. Over here. So which pin is it that's missing? It's that one there. Down it goes. Alright. So the USB 3, we'll do that one last. Now we want the front. So we need the power LED, we need the power switch and the hard drive LED plugged in. So now that's what this board down here is. This is the LEDs and the switches. So your hard drive LED will go in the bottom corner. So that's the bottom two. The power LED goes above those. In the top two. This is very fiddly, so don't expect to get it right on the first go. Now you plug in there, and then you've got your power switch, which will go beside the hard drive. Oh, I didn't get that one in properly, I don't think. There we go. And then the power switch goes on here beside the power LED. So beside the LED goes the power switch, and that's all there nicely now. And now the USB 3. Now take note with the USB 3, you've got that little groove there. That's indicating which way it goes on the motherboard. You'll see there's a little groove there on that side. So same thing applies. Make sure it's the right way up and then plug it in. And there we go. That's most of our cables now plugged in, and quite neat because we can actually pull those through a little bit more to the back of the case so that there's not a lot coming out over the motherboard. So from this point we need to put a M2 or our SSD needs to go in the M2 holder. So just make sure that they are both the same. Sometimes you can have one that is a greater bandwidth than the other. It looks like these. So USB 3.1 Gen 1, Intel Gigabit LAN, yep. So no, there's nothing here that indicates that they're any different, so it looks like they're both the same. So we'll get our SATA. We'll have to take that screw out. So we'll get our NVMe. So this is a 4cm variant. So you'll see the motherboard has 4, 6 and 8, but this one is the 4, which is why we put that there. That screw can come out and can go into the 6 or the 8 if it was a bigger or a different size. So that clicks in, and now we need to put